Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First step, educators, police train on how to deal with active shooter in school. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Hey guys, excited to see you in March. A social media marketing world. It's going to be fantastic. I'm Logan. I'm the Vice President of Strategy and co-founder of Blitz Metrics. We're going to be talking about Facebook ads. Facebook's always making updates to their algorithm.
In this scenario, a lone gunman enters a classroom. The response is anything but shelter in place. Instead, the gunman is forced to duck as objects are thrown at him and he is swarmed.
Tuck his head down like this, right? Yeah. Is that well-placed shots? Is that taking at least 4 elements of a solid shooting platform out of the equation?
This classroom at John Stark Regional High School was the setting for what is known as ALICE training, which stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate.
We need to change, we need to develop and move past what we're currently doing.
Taking part in the training, educators and police officers from surrounding towns.
We knew it was necessary to move in this direction.
And facing threats is not just in the abstract for Principal Christopher Corkery. He recently had to deal with one that was found carved into a cafeteria table.
I think this raised some awareness for some people that this is a good thing. What are you doing? And so we've been doing a lot of preventive work around here.
I've had a lot of teachers and community members approach me saying they want ALICE specifically, and they're not comfortable with what they're currently doing, which is lockdown.
Officer Sheila Severia is trained as an instructor in ALICE. She says this is about empowering teachers and students.
You can evacuate, you can counter, you barricade doors and stuff like that.
The principal says this training goes hand in hand with enhanced physical security.
And it just creates an environment that's safe and caring for our students.
The principal says they hope to have this training in place for the start of the new semester in the fall. In Ware, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Five people injured in 4-alarm Easton fire. Five people were treated for minor injuries Tuesday after a 4-alarm fire broke out in an East Boston triple-decker. When fire crews arrived at 238 Harvard Street at about 12:30 p.m., heavy smoke and flames could be seen coming from the wood frame duplex. 3 children and a woman were treated for smoke inhalation, and a firefighter was treated for a minor burn. The area around the chimney burned away and collapsed. Boston Fire said there was a danger of the chimney falling. The collapse forced firefighters out of the building. 21 people lived in a 6-unit building. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Documents 10-year-old allegedly murdered by mother, stepfather endured months of abuse. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Now is our moment to strive to our glory and to our destiny.
Our situation is more dire than you may understand. We may lose all our men. This place wants us dead.
Charging a mother and stepfather with the death of their 10-year-old girl in Stockton Springs. Police say Sharon and Julio Carrillo killed Marissa Kennedy. Investigators have not said how the girl died. Authorities now say there were 2 other kids, both under the age of 2, in that home when Kennedy's body was discovered. They were not hurt. The main accused.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at your stock market and see how your stock market closed for this Tuesday evening. And here's a look at those stock markets for you right now. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the red and went down. Your Nasdaq closed in the red and went down. S&P 500 closed in the red and went down. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the red and went down. Gold closed in the red and went down. Oil closed in the red and went down. US 10-year closed in the green and went up. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up, and VIX closed in the green and went up. Dow falls 299 points after Powell signals Fed will keep raising rates to contain inflation. U.S. stocks fell for the first time in 4 days Tuesday after comments from new Federal Reserve's Chair Jerome Powell sent rates higher. And we're following some breaking news into our newsroom right now. Jared Kushner's security clearance downgraded, sources. The president's son-in-law and senior advisor, Jared Kushner, has been stripped of his temporary high-level security clearance under new rules imposed by White House Chief of Staff John Kelly, designed to check down on West Wing staff with long-pending background investigation. Sources tell ABC News. That means Kushner, whose profile includes the solving of the Middle East peace process, will no longer have regular access to the nation's most closely guarded secrets as the FBI continues its 15-month review of his application for permanent clearance. Kelly's actions was not limited to Kushner alone, the source said. The move became effective last Friday. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with another newscast. Good night, everyone. Bye.